About 7 years ago, Steve Clifford, your pastor, one of your pastors here at the WestGate, approached me and said, Glenn, we'd like to take an offering this year through our quilt auction and so on and help out with some of the orphan work that you do. And to make a long story short, you helped raise $53,000 and we purchased a home, which we've called WestGate Haven. And I think we opened it up 7 years ago this last May. And Patty and I happened to be there when we took the first 8 girls into the home. And one of the girls, young ladies now, that you're going to see in just a couple of minutes is named Chipo. And so we've known her for quite some time, a lovely young lady. And she was always very intelligent, very astute, had a real hunger to know the Lord, and obviously she was good in her studies.
My name is Chipochiri and I am 16 and I'm doing my O-levels. I came to WestGate Haven 4 years ago, about 4 years ago when I was doing grade 7. Both my parents had died and I was staying with my aunt and uncle at Chris Bridges in Waterfalls. Without parents, it was really hard to survive. Life showed its business side. There were a lot of children under my aunt's care, mostly my cousins, whom their parents had also died. Being the about five of us went to school, we didn't have enough resources, mainly clothes, school fees, food, to mention but just a few. But in life, God works in such a way that most people don't expect. When we're almost giving up, we found refuge in a place that we did not expect. I found favor in the eyes of God and was elected from a list of about 9 to come to WestGate Haven. Through WestGate Haven, many things have been happening. God has been showing His great hand. Recalling about 4 years ago, speaking English wasn't that easy, but now I can properly write and speak English as I'm doing right now. I'm going to a good school and I'm being sufficiently provided with the resources I need for my education. I am currently writing my O-level exams and I hope to pass and go on to A-level. I wish to study law and become a lawyer one day. I'm inspired to become a lawyer, stand up for justice, see to a matter, and understand the vision that God has put in my life. At WestGate Haven, through Bible studies and many other things, I've related to God in such a way that I now understand His love and compassion for all of us as a whole. The confidence that God has built in me makes life worth living. Really, God has upgraded us in such a way that I really don't know how to express our gratitude. We're really grateful for what God has done.
Presently, she's at boarding school at Marlborough Girls High, and she's doing her upper sixes. They're on the British system in Zimbabwe. She passed her O-levels. She's just been such a blessing to me personally and to my wife Patty and to Hands of Hope, but also to the home, as a lot of the younger girls always look to her for spiritual guidance and just encouragement and so forth. So yeah, we're just thrilled the change that God has made in her life, and thanks for the privilege that we have to partner with you in transforming the lives of these precious orphans.